Hi, welcome to this video of Property Expert Academy. I've been asked this question very regularly these days, Sumit, where is the property market is going to go and how do you find, the next 2 to 3 years, what's going to happen and everything. So I thought maybe I'll create a video on this and then explain. So basically, so there are research that shows that, from the last year, June 2020 till June 2021, this housing market has grown up almost 13%, 13%, which is like nearly the highest growth in last 17 years. So if you notice, like some people feel that, the stamp duty has caused this housing, price to go up. But then again, the stamp duty was not as much as 13%, right? So certainly is many other factors that we need to understand what happens. The price has caused due to the inflation, the excessive money that the government has printed. I mean, that has boosted the value of the properties. Of course, when your purchasing power of your money goes down, of course, the relevant value of the asset that you're buying with the money, of course, will be going up. Now, that's one. And also, like if you see the interest rate, the interest that you pay on a mortgage is the lowest nowadays. And that's like 0.1% is the base rate. And of course, the mortgages are based on that. That has also, in a way, affected the value of the housing or real estate. Also, many things like, now the restrictions are going to be open soon in like 19th of June or so on. So that is also bringing now, positive vibes or positive things in the market where what will happen is like all the people who were of course in lockdown or working from home, they were not spending as much money as they were otherwise spending. So there are a lot of savings that they have. So now, of course, that saving is again going to go as well into the system. And now you will see. So of course, there are a few things. There are a lot of news you can find, and of course, a lot of time just be aware that the news, only the negative news gets sold, or the negative news grabs attention. So that's why there are news where they say housing market may crash and all. But I don't think so because because the main factor is that the excessive money that the government has printed is going to be affecting this real estate market. Now, also, of course, generally the government try to cover the inflation by increasing the interest rate. But I don't see, in my view, in next year or two, the government is going to increase the interest rate because it's not like, that the overall circumstances around the, economic circumstances are not that people would, be able to accept a higher rate of interest. They may probably do it, I don't know, temporary for 6 months or a year in a hope that they'll say we might reduce it again after inflation has been controlled or something. But nobody has got a crystal ball to see, where the market is going to go. But certainly, in my view, I don't see the market will be going down or like significant, effect. But yes, one thing is that the growth rate of the real estate that was like, as you have mentioned, 13% since last June till this year, June 2021. That growth rate may go down, and the number of volumes. So now what has happened is people, because of the stamp duty and many other advantage and all these things which was happening, there are purchases that has taken place, or like they have brought the purchases that they were planning to buy maybe later on in the year or later on, or even after this 2021, but they have bought this property, or they bought the properties before the June 2021 because of stamp duty benefits and all the other things. So of course, since they have already brought the purchases or the investment in advance, that will also now impact when so number of volume in the real estate transaction may drop as well. But having said that, overall, I don't see the property price will have much, impact. So if you have any questions about property, or if you're stuck anywhere, normally I just tell these people, if you're stuck anywhere, just feel free to, ask your question, leave in the comment sections, and I'll be more than happy to help. So we'll see you next time. Until then, invest in yourself, invest like a pro.